Grace. Evening
Evening
coming Grace, my
commentaries.
dear shining stars. And today we are also recording one of the international session, which is the topic is itself effective communication and sustainable impact. Okay, sharing with Mr. Roland. So let's start, my dear shining stars. Everybody should turn on your video, sit nicely, and get ready with this. So let's listen first to Namia. Over to you, Namia. Namia, are you there? Yeah, over to you.
Is the screen visible, ma'am? Is the screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, Namia, it's visible. It's visible. Yeah.
Words can light a spark, but meaningful communication lights a path. Greetings, everyone. This is Namya Goel, and today I invite you to reflect on a force that builds bridges, shapes futures, and leaves footprints long after we are gone. That force is communication. As the proverb says, the tongue has no bones, but it is strong enough to break a heart or build a world. Communication, when used with intention, becomes a tool, not just for expression, but for transformation. Phase one of communication is planting the seed, which means effective communication. Every lasting impact begins with the seed. In communication, that seed is shared understanding. We often believe we have communicated well because we have spoken clearly. But as the saying goes, it takes two to tango. Communication succeeds only when the listener understands the message as it was meant. This demands clarity of thought and clarity of intention. If our purpose is uncertain, our message becomes like shooting in the dark. But when our intention is focused, our words begin to take root. Research reminds us that much of communication is unspoken. Our tone, expressions, and presence often say more than our sentences. In other words, actions speak louder than words. Thus, phase one is not merely about delivering information, it is about planting the seed of understanding connection. Phase two is nurturing the growth, the bridge to impact. A seed cannot grow without care, right? In this phase, communication evolves from clarity to connection, facts from the mind, but stories touch the heart. This is why we say people may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Through empathy, storytelling, metaphors, and active listening, communication becomes meaningful. These tools help us build bridges, not walls. At this stage, we cultivate the foundation of influence, trust. Trust develops when our words and actions move hand in hand, when our intentions are transparent and our communications sincere. Credibility grows. As the proverb reminds us, trust arrives on foot but leaves on horseback. It takes time to build and only moments to lose. Trust is the bridge between hearing a message and choosing to act upon it. Further, we move to phase three, which is harvest the emotions, sustainable impact. The final stage, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You can connect again.
Just a second, ma'am.
Okay,
Continuing.
Yashasvi. Yeah, all right, continue. Continue.
Phase three, the harvest, the sustainable impact. The final stage is the harvest, where the communication achieves its highest purpose, lasting transformation. Sustainable impact means the message continues to guide decision and behavior even when the communication is no longer present. History shows us leaders, teachers, and visionaries whose words stood the test of time. Their communication was not a flash in the pan, it was the gift that keeps on going. This level of influence is achieved when the communication shows clarity, clear in direction, consistent in message, emotionally resonant, and driven by purpose. As Maya Angelou wisely said, people never forget how you made them feel. At this stage, communication becomes more than conversation, it becomes legacy. Moving to the real world significance, these principles shape our world every day. In leadership, communication that inspires trust becomes teams together, proving that unity is strength. In education, teachers who communicate with heart do more than sheer knowledge. They shape character and confidence. In social change, meaningful communication turns awareness into action, reminding us that a single spark can start a great fire. Wherever influence is required, sustainable communication is the foundation. What are the core elements of lasting influence? Four guiding elements lead communication towards lasting impact: clarity, so ideas are understood; consistency, so actions reinforce words; resonance, so messages connect emotionally; and purpose, so communication moves in a meaningful direction. When these come together, communication is no longer just talk, it becomes the driving force of change. So, as we speak, teach, lead, share ideas, let us remember we are not merely a passing time with words. We are shaping thoughts, inspiring decisions, and influencing futures. Let our communication not be a drop in the ocean, but a wave that reaches the distant shores. Speak with clarity, speak with heart. That's where lasting impacts start. Words may fade, but meaning stays and light the path for future days. Thank you.
Absolutely awesome, Namya. Now let's listen to Yashashvi. Over to you, Yashashvi.
I will be sharing a small speech on effective communication and sustainable impact. Effective communication is not just a teaching, it is art of ensuring your message is understood with clarity, fostering trust, and enhancing relationships. It requires active listening, empathy, and using simple language to avoid misunderstandings. It is by mastering this, you build your stronger, more collaborative, personal, and professional connections. Thank you.
Superb. Let's clap for Yashashvi. Absolutely awesome thought. Now let's listen to Aradhya.
Hello everyone, my name is Aradhya. Today I'm going to do add some sentences on effective communication and sustainable impact. So let's start. Here we go. Good communication helps teamwork together and make a lasting positive change. When we communicate clearly, we can solve problems and achieve our goals more easily. Effective communication is a key to making a real difference and creating a better future. By speaking and listening well, we can build trust and work together effectively. Good communication helps organization make a bigger impact and be more successful in longer days. Thank you.
Awesome. Nice try, Aradhya. Now let's listen to Yashwan. Over to you, Yashwan.
Hello everyone, I'm your sister Yeshu Sudan. Today I'm going to speak a few lines on effective communication and sustainable impact. Let's start. Here we go. Foundation of action. Effective communication for sustainability means translating complex environmental and social goals into clear, relatable stories that move people from awareness to action. Trust and transparency. Building a sustainable impact requires honest, two-way communication that fosters trust, avoids greenwashing, and show tangible evidence progress rather than just promises. Thank you and have a nice day.
Absolutely awesome. Now let's listen to Mehak. Over to you, Mehak.
Greetings everyone, I am Mehak, student of Dr. Madhvi. From my side, in the world of constant noise, the most powerful tool for change it is a sorry,
Mm-hmm. Continue.
sorry ma'am, just give me a sec, please minute.
Okay, let's move to Sneha. Over to you, Sneha.
So, hey everyone, myself Sneha, and I am going to start the topic on effective communication and sustainability impact. So, effective communication drives the sustainable impact by transforming some sustainable strategies into action through our thoughts. It helps the clear role and duties defined in the company, and also the key for banish the confusion for the communication. The strategies should be clear and jargon-free language, and it can be storytelling and ensure authenticity to protect the important communication. Customizing message for different audience ensure that the relevance and it is an action which is it is the action oriented approach using that communication which is the effective and stay for long term also. Effective communication does not need to convey the message. It's also our responsibility when the people are here and also remember by way of positive side for long run. And one of the largest consumer goods companies has shown that the sustainability that drive growth and scale, and it is launched in the 2010, the Unilever Sustainable Living Plan, and it helped for long-term communication openly to investors, employers, and consumers. Thank you.
Okay, all of the shining stars, kindly turn on your videos, guys. Why your videos are not on? Okay, all are done. Is there anybody who wants to share? Anybody else who wants to share something on the same topic? All right. Okay, guys. All right. So let me connect it. So effective communication and sustainable development. Okay, sustainable impact. What we are talking upon. And let's clap for those students who has already spoken beautifully. Absolutely awesome. So, my dear Shining Stars, a great, and one of the amazing, important topic nowadays, which we all should know. It's all about communication for a sustainable impact. Yes, Ritu, you want to say something?
Effective communication and sustainable impact, it is not just about talking. It is involve active listening, empathy, and choosing the right channel. Example, email versus face-to-face talking. Thank you.
Superb. Yes, Deepti ma'am, over to you.
Effective communication, sorry, ma'am. Effective communication drives sustainable impact by transforming abstract sustainability goal into clear and actionable and trustworthy narrative engaged stakeholders. And key strategies for effective sustainability communication. Oh, number one, transparency, transparency and authentic. Sorry, ma'am.
Authenticity.
Second,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, authenticity. And second one is clear and simple messaging.
Mm-hmm.
It is like storytelling, and we can say also consistency. It is two-way engagement and data-driven reporting. This is the key strategies for sustainable communication. And if we talk about the impact of the effective communication, it is like the increased engagement and loyalty. Clear communication boosts employees' engagement and enhance customer loyalty. And we can say enhance the reputation as well as accelerate the transformation. These are the impact of the effective communication. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Super, mighty shining stars. Absolutely awesome, Deepti ma'am. Everybody should clap, guys, when somebody is speaking. Amazing. Roland, sir, are you there with us? Hello, Mr. Roland. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so our student has already spoken all about this topic, and now I'm here to explain. Okay, so everybody can say good evening to Mr. Roland, who has given us this opportunity to do this. So let's everybody.
Evening
Good
tranquility,
evening.
sir.
Tranquility to you, sir.
Greetings, Mr. Roland.
Evening
What's the
tranquility
time
to you,
there?
sir.
Mr. Roland, what's the time over there?
Well, it's about 3:49 p.m.
Okay,
Yeah.
3:49. So it's afternoon over there. Okay. A very good afternoon, distinguished afternoon to you. So, if you remember, guys, Mr. Roland is the you must have met in before sessions also, and recently we have done the music session Antakshari, and he's one of the amazing singer. He absolutely sings incredible. Means I really love the way he sang, and we have also those recordings and all. So, Mr. Roland, on Saturday we are doing again the session, so we would love to have you there. So please be with us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So here it is, my dear shining stars, and Mr. Roland. Communication for sustainable impact, the art of lasting influence. Absolutely. When it comes to the chain reaction, it does mean we really need to understand how to go with this. We have to converse, then we have to decide, then act, and then bring a meaningful change. This is like one of the shining stars have told recently. It's just not all about talking, but it is all about act, all about meaningful change, okay, bringing the meaningful change itself. So here it is defining the terms itself, that communication is successful only when understanding is shared, right? First clarity, second emotional intelligence, third active listening, okay. It is a said that if you are active listener, you can be excellent speaker. So we are supposed to be have some active listening, the silent half of communication, and intentional delivery, purpose behind the method. When we are delivering something, so we should, effective communication is the art of expressing ideas clearly, right? Empathetically, purposefully. It ensures that the message is not only heard but understood and remembered, right? So here we go, inspiration versus impact. Okay, so the spark, inspiration. There is a speech that motivates for one momentary applause. And another is the growth, sustainable impact, a message that change behavior for years, long term in transformation. Right? So we should really remember this difference is sustainable impact means creating result that also lasts for over time. Okay, it should go influence people with the positivity. It can continue even a communicator is absent. Okay, so for example, if you're talking about plantation, okay, our spiritual master Ramasji, who always, bring us over the blood donation, he talks about the plantation. So even if he's not there with us, still we follow that. Okay, so this is the inspiration we should have. This is the connection which we should have. Even if the person is not there, that impact should, we should build that. The bridge which you could see here, okay, crossing the gaps between intention and result, okay, clear words, clear action, emotional connection, absolutely. Now if you know me, that okay, Dr. Madhvi is our teacher, so we have emotional connection, right? So emotional connection always give a long term influence, but if you are scrolling me on the reel, might not give a long term influence, right? So this is how it works. Purpose driven message, sustainable result. If you are talking about upon it, so there should be a purpose, just not talking. So your intention should be there, the gap conception and impact, if you could see. So if communication is a seed, impact is the tree that grow from it. So it does means when we are communicating, when we are talking upon it, when we are speaking upon it, it does mean that there should be a little impact when people should actually, follow it, like nodding your head, listening carefully, being attentive, right? So if I'm asking you nodding your head, so some of the students have started. So it is giving the impact. And if you're nodding your head, your body and mind is engaged and you'll automatically listen carefully, right? That what is going on. Now, the hidden architecture of trust, if you could see, 7% words, 93% tone and body language and emotion. Okay, this is what we have to remember. Some people, like, if you could see, some of the people just keep speaking, 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 lecturing all the time, right? So, but what is the most important thing? 93% is the tone, our body language, and our emotion, our gesture, what we follow. So, 93% rule, we have to, the vast majority of the effectiveness depends on non-verbal cues. About 7% is the specific choice of words. All right. So, we really need to know that how to, like, who has joined with the techno KHO, please sit properly, kindly settle your camera nicely. So communication doesn't fail because of language, it fails because of assumption. So we have to be absolutely, the body language is the best language of the world, right? So we all should have that in ourselves, okay? Our gesture, our posture, so it should be there. Strategic principle, gravity and integrity. Gravity, words that carry weight, okay? It's not important to speak a lot, but it is important to give a spark, okay, to give a weight to the word when you're speaking. Okay, for example, if you're talking about, okay, a flash in the pan, okay, so I have spoken, it means to refer something that shows beyond being the flash towards the forest, right? Being a forest, not just a flash. So you really need to understand that what we are speaking, the word should carry the weight, okay? So then only it will work. And again, integrity, walk the talk, okay? Sustainable impact happens only when communication perfectly matches action. Alignment built authority does mean if you're talking about the plantation, so first go and plant. Okay, if you're talking about the blood donation, go and donate the blood first, right? If you're talking about your education, so go and first you get educated, right? So walk the talk means what you're speaking actually bring in your practical life. If you're talking about meditation is a good habit, start meditating for half an hour every day. Right? So this should be there when you're speaking upon something, you have to be doer, not just a thinker. Right? So that is called integrity. Integrity means, you know, respect. Okay. Yeah, like self-respect. And self-respect is what? When you say that we all should get up early, so it does mean that when you're speaking, you should do that. Okay, just not speak. And that is called integrity. Walk the talk. Means when you're speaking, you are doing practically actually. Now, strategic principle, vision and resonance. Okay, vision is plant the seeds and resonate, strike a chord. A strong message delivered today is an investment to grow into future change, right? So today, when you're giving the strong message, a person can have a vision. Okay, they can plant the seed and then they can think a big upon it. For example, if I there's a many people who says that earning is absolutely easy. You just need to manifest and work hard for it and get your talent sharpen it. Okay. So now you might not remember it today, but tomorrow, when you'll be mature enough, you can remember that. Okay. And that strong message can, give that can be an investment in your life, right? Resonant logic makes people think, but emotion makes them act. Effective communication must emotionally connect to the receiver. Okay. So, if you are being very truly logical, so you can only think about it. But if you're actually talking about emotionally, so you will make them act. For example, you have to give the reason behind it. Okay. So the logical thing is this, that we, cleaning planet is actually important. We should keep our planet so clean. We should take care of it. There's logic behind this. Our planet, and then you are going to give the different, facts upon it. And but people cannot connect. And I did if still if you're talking about the normal people who is not even educated, how they are going to connect? So what you have to say? Just imagine that if you are not going to save the planet today itself, not going to do this enough plantation and all, so tomorrow is going to be really dangerous. We all are going to face a lot of issues, and then this is going to be, emotion will make you act, and then you'll be like, okay, if I do this little bit, I'm going to contribute to the world something, right? So that is to say, action speaks louder than a word. Okay, so then they can make them act accordingly. So the ecosystem of application, if you could see, leadership management, social change and advocacy, corporate culture, education and mentorship. So people may forget what you said, but they never forget how your word made them feel. Okay, so make them feel accordingly, right? So there's a, like, manifesto which I would love to give, and I've decided that every time, we will give the session. If I give the session over the world, though it's a TEDx, though it's this session, though it's out of anything, means any topic, so absolutely I'll be giving you the manifesto. And manifesto is just not a normal manifestation, but it's a connection of poem. Okay, you can simply start with a poem like, I don't speak just loud, I speak with a reason. Every word I drop creates change in every season. Talk with a purpose, let your vision ignite. Short term noise fades, but impact stays bright. If you listen to your heart with the heart and speak with the grace, the message will travel that can't erase. Communicate powers, simple yet deep. You speak to transform, not just to speak. And this is, as we know, who can speak faster, they can even travel the rap. I speak just loud, I speak with a reason. Every word I don't create in every season. Talk with the purpose and ignite, short of noise race, and the impact stays bright. If you listen to the heart, that speaks with the grace, your message will travel in the depth, it can't erase. Communicate power, simple yet deep. Speak to the transform, not just to speak. And even if you try the song, Mr. Roland can help you with the song. So, if Mr. Roland, if you want to sing it out with this, so you can make it. So, this is the great way to, connect the shining stars forever. So, Mr. Roland, would you like to sing this right now or later? Can you hear us, Mr. Roland? Yeah, yeah. Give a tune to it,
Can
and
it be
can you
late?
sing this for
Can
the
it be
students?
later?
Sure, sure. But we'll be waiting for this recording from your side. Because what I believe, singing, rapping, poetry way is the best way to learn it forever and ever. The way till now you remember the poem called Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, right? You all might be knowing it. Remember? And there are many Bollywood and Hollywood songs which you remember, but sometimes may not be. There is no use of it, right? What is the use it is coming in your life? But absolutely, when you're learning something with the song and poem or a rap, which is actually important, so it can help you out, right? Super. So, my dear shining stars, will you all like to rap this? Kindly start, rap a poem, unmute yourself. One, two, three, go. I don't speak just
I don't
loud,
speak
I
just
speak
I
loud,
with
don't
I
a
speak
speak
just
with
reason.
a
loud, I
reason.
speak with
Speak
a
Every
just
word I
loud.
reason.
drop
I
creates
speak with the
change.
reason.
Short term
Every
noise
word
fades,
I
but
drop
impact
creates
stays
change.
bright.
So this will be a
Speak
package
with
to
a
the
simple
simple
heart
heart
and
and
speak
speak
with
with
grace.
grace.
Great.
Sorry,
Yes,
Rachel once.
so
I'm
start,
actually
start.
told
Communication power,
Simple
simple
yet
yet
deep.
deep.
Speak to the transform.
But impact is
Power
bright.
simply a
Speak
deep.
with
Speak
heart,
to
speak
transform,
with
just
grace.
not just
Your
to speak.
message will travel, time can't erase.
Simple. So some students are singing also. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, the most important like intent should be that we are supposed to learn. Though if it's from a story or a song or a poem or a rap. Okay, my dear shining stars, can you mute yourself? Some students is it's echoing. I think Yashwant's. Okay. So the cycle of understanding, the ripple, one word creates many effects. Okay. The tree, communication grows into sustainable impact. And the light shape understanding when we light on something. So we move from the micro, means the what, to the macro, means to the impact, through the medium of connection, right? So this is how is a cycle of understanding about our impact. The effective communication doesn't aim to impress, okay? It aims to express, connect, create, impact that last, okay? We don't just deliver messages, We build futures. Communication is sustainable impact. Okay, this is what you need to remember. So, how it is, for example, if I'm talking about something, okay, well, let's take the topic which we were talking about, the plantation itself. Okay, so I have given an amazing lecture, okay, on the plantation. You say, wow, she really speaks magnificent. But this is all about impress, okay? And this actually doesn't matter at all. But when you go to home and you plant at least one apple, right? So it actually give that impact that lasts, right? So it aims to express. So when you're speaking, when you're communicating, just do not try to impress with the different words only, but try to connect to the audience. That what kind of audience you're talking to? Are they even understanding me? Am I expressing everything clearly to them so they can impact actually upon this? Are you all getting me? Right? So, for example, if you recently remember, I have taught you that cleanliness is next to godliness, right? So it does mean that we should keep everything clean around us, isn't it? So it does mean that, oh, ma'am has spoken absolutely beautiful. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I will also speak this. So just not for impressing. It means, my dear shining stars, all are supposed to. Just imagine one, cleanliness from your own side. Okay, cleaning your own utensils, cleaning your own home properly. It makes you grow up, mature, okay, and feel that that is your home. You are responsible enough. You know how to do the basic things by yourself. You are not a little kiddo, okay, who needs feeding and just need to understand that not to do this or do this. You are supposed to be grown up, okay, and when you are at least more than 10 years old, so at least take your own glass of water, take your own plate for food, start washing your own utensils, start washing your own clothes, okay, and be that enough mature, because your mom is a mom, not a maid, right? You're supposed to respect her. She born you. She has already taken a 9 month pain, and after that, many years of sacrifice just for thinking and taking care of about you. Okay, though father can also do that, but they haven't done much of that. They haven't compromised from their work, but she has done. But now let her dream. Let her be alive. Feel like a human being to her and give her a space, at least to take a rest. Right? So now, when I'm connecting you with emotionally, I'm making you understand how it feels. So I believe you are going to, it can connect you. I'm expressing you how it feels. So it can create the impact when you are going to today. At least you are going to, when you are going to eat and you feel that, oh, this is my own food eaten plate, so dirty. I'm not supposed to make her clean. I should respect her. This is what I should do at least. Right? So, this is actually the impact which you could bring. And you cannot even feel that your mom can be a chef, your mom can be choreographer, or your mom can be a singer, or your mom can be anything, author. Okay, she can get a chance. At least if she cannot be something else, but if she can be a real mental peace human being where she can get a chance to breathe. Okay, so this is how you can feel that impact, that lasts. So I believe, my dear shining stars, from today you are going to do that, and you are going to, whatever you are going to speak from today, you are going to express that. Okay, just not impressing them, but expressing them, connecting them, and bringing that impact, a little impact also, a minor micro impact also. It will also work. Okay, so deliver people a message where they can build a future, right? At least a little one, a micro one, a mini one, but they should. That's it from my side, my dear shining stars. I believe you all have understood, and I must have given you the expressive thought and which can give the impact in your life. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be connected with you. Thank you so much, Roland, Mr. Roland, for giving us this opportunity.
Delighted to be connected with you, ma'am. Have a pleasant time ahead.
Thank you so
Nice
much. Thank
Thank
you
connecting
so
you,
with
much.
dear
you.
Yes, Mr.
ma'am.
Roland. Wait, guys, Mr. Roland is saying something. Yes, Mr. Roland, over to you.
Yeah, I said thank you so much for that splendid presentation. It was amazing. Indeed, I learned a lot, and I hope that we all can follow this or tips that you have just given us in order to make our communication very effective. Okay, so thank you once more, Professor, for that powerful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Holland. And I should tell you that my Shining Stars are really amazing because before me, they all have expressed. So I'll be sharing you the link soon. And you kindly please go through it and share it to your students over there. So they will also get connect towards it. And I want next time everybody should participate from your side also. So we would listen from everybody something. So that will be a great panel discussion because it should be there. And I think this is absolutely awesome topic. If you haven't given, so we wouldn't have connected to this topic. So we can even do the panel discussion on this topic. How many of you are ready for the group discussion, panel discussion on this topic? Okay, see some few all mostly hands are raised. So perfect, Manisha stars. So Mr. Roland, I believe some of you also you can select, some people from your side. And some what we could do it, Mr. Roland, let's do a group discussion between your country and our country, right? So it is going to be great way. So it is going to be great panel discussion. Okay, and you should get you give the certificates to our student from your side, and I'll give your student the certificate from my side. Okay, so this is going to be the great collaboration. What do you think, Mr. Roland? Is it a perfect idea?
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. I appreciate that.
Perfect. Okay, so soon we'll connect upon it. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Roland, for giving this opportunity and pleasure to be connecting with you, my dear Shining Stars. Bye bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Nice
Delighted to be
connecting with
connecting
you,
with you.
ma'am.
Have a
Delighted to
pleasurable
connect
time
with
Thank
you.
ahead.
you.
Pleasure to
Thank
connect, ma'am.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye, everybody.
Glad to stay in touch with you, ma'am. Have a wonderful time.